Hello everybody, welcome to this week's assembly. Special one this week because on Monday we're back. Now I know some children have been back the last few weeks, but certainly not everybody. And on Monday, the 8th of March, we are back. It will be great to see everybody again. I'm walking you down from my office, past the zones. How are you feeling today? Feeling a bit blue? Feeling green? Yellow? Red? Keep on walking. Oh, check these out. Miss Sutton, favourite place is the Albert Dock. My favourite quote is, "We are all dreamers creating the next world, the next beautiful world for ourselves and our children." We've all done these. There's Miss McDee's. There's mine. Come on, the Warrington Wolves. Amelia Earhart. The most effective way to do it, just do it. Mrs. Heaney. Miss Atherton loves the Lake District. Miss Wright. Hale Village Lighthouse. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. What else have we got? Miss Oakes. Formby Beach. Look at the dog. Creativity is inventing, experiment, growing, taking risks. We love risks. Breaking rules, making mistakes, and having fun. Come on, let's keep on walking. Let's keep on walking. Check this new display. Mr. Mason and Miss Coyle have been doing this one. Many hearts make a school. And some of those reception children in year one, what have they been doing? Seeing my class happy, playing outside, seeing my friends, my teachers, all these. I love my teachers and my friends. What's that one there? Lunch! Me too! What else we got? The teachers are amazing. What's this one? I love the teachers and I am nice. Oh, that's good to know. Not this, but I love my teachers, I love my friends, I love school, and I am creative. Past. Phase 1 down there. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to Friday Assembly again. We've done that little walk round, so what have we got? Got last week's football questions, give you those in a min. Shout outs, brilliant work that I've been seeing on Teams. I do love Teams, but I'm glad to be getting back to looking at working books next week. Got certificates. I'll be singing happy birthday. I'll be doing shout outs. Maths questions are all about space. Have you been following on the BBC that probe that's gone all the way to Mars and sending those brilliant pictures back? So I thought we would base our maths scenarios on that today. Jokes. We've also got a tongue twister. Thank you, Ava. Can't do it though. I'm going to have to do it really slowly because as soon as I try to do it quickly, it all goes very pear-shaped. Wait till you see who we've got for our special guest today. I can say no more. Certificates, gold medals. I've got my list here. This is the assembly plan. This isn't just in my head, you know. This is planned for and everything. I'm looking at the gold medals. Can't tell you yet. Great choices, and then we've got some footy questions. Right, back to last week. I asked you 3 questions about footy. First one was, which 2 Scottish clubs contest the Edinburgh Derby? It's Hibs and Hearts, or if you want their full titles, Hibernian and Heart of Midlothian. Which is the only club that Liverpool have failed to beat in the Premier League? It's Blackpool. They were in the Premier League about 10 seasons ago, maybe 9. I remember going to watch Everton at Blackpool. I think we drew 2-2 that day. Seamus Coleman scored. It's all up there. Blackpool, Liverpool must have beaten them that year. It's the only year they've been in the Premier League. And which homegrown Everton player made his full senior debut against Spurs on the 17th of August 2002? I was there. He was aged just 16. It was Wayne Rooney. Okay. And as you know, he did come back to Everton for a season. Shout outs. Let's do them. Reception. Mohammed in Bella class. Phonics. Wow. You know, I'll come back. Phonics is part of reading. It's how we break those words down and at the same time grow the love of reading. I just come off reading a story to year 4, really enjoyed it. I've been telling them about how I love reading. But you can't love something unless you can do it. So, Mohammed, the work that you've been doing about IGH, all those words, was great. But let's go to Bertie class, and I want to talk about Julia. Julia, great work. I'm talking about your maths, where you're writing in number sentences. And again, take you back, if you can remember, to when you were 4 and 5, that knowing what those numbers mean, knowing what the add signs mean, and making sure that when you're adding 5 and 3, that you've got 5 and you've got 3. To us, in year 4 or 3 or 6, it's easy. But the basics, Julia, the way you wrote that, spot on. Year 1. What a beautiful smile that Cora had on that photograph. Cora in the Philharmonic class, you're doing about time, aren't you? Again, that's something that we cover in maths. Time is difficult because it's not like number. It's so difficult, and to understand the clock and 2:30 and 2:45. Again, if you're a bit older, you're thinking, no, it's not. It's dead easy. But it kind of is. Think about it. It's so difficult to understand minutes and time, and if you're little. But Cora, your clocks were super. And the big smile I cannot wait to see. I'm actually in Miss Sutton's office, don't tell her. Down there on Monday. I want to see that big smile with you and Ethan. Ethan, we need to talk football, don't we, on Monday? But don't worry about that for now. Okay, Arjun, Playhouse. Again, it's back to phonics. You were doing some work about the grapheme I, AI, and you were writing sentences independently, which I've just written one down here. The heart is our second brain. Great. There were 3 or 4 of them that I just thought were very neat, all spelled right. You have absolutely got the basics. In year 2, you're going to be writing books, Arjun. Books. Year 2, Olive in Stanley, maths again, fractions. But again, very practical. Using things like oranges to separate things into halves and quarters to get that understanding. And when you know what half an orange is, then you can do what half 10 is. If you know what a quarter of an orange is, you can do a quarter of 12 because there's 4 bits and that's 3. See how it all goes together? Well done, everybody. Madison in Sefton, you're writing. Arjun, you were doing sentences. Madison in Sefton, she's written this whole story about the 60s vibes. It is fantastic. Well done. Lovely use of language. The handwriting, probably better than mine. Really, really good. Okay, let's have a think about some certificates. New delivery. So there's all our certificates. All those pencils, envelopes ready to go out for the people. Ooh, last week of envelopes. I'll be able to give out certificates next week. Got any here? Oh, head teacher stickers. Delivery. Not unpacked it yet. Loads more certificates because the teachers keep running out. They keep giving them away, so I'll get those given out, but your teachers have got enough for now. I know for sure that we've had a few birthdays this week. Izzy, I know it's yours. Happy birthday. So if you've had a birthday this week, stand up at home, in school, mums and dads at home, give them a clap. In school, tell us what you got. Nice. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday if you've had a birthday this week. Happy birthday to you. Teachers, now's the time where you press pause, give out those certificates, let me know who's got what. Okay, that's the singing done. More shout outs. Year 3, Esme Lambananas. Why is democracy so important? Because it really, really is. I love the explanation that you put onto your teams where you found some really good text about democracy. It's all about giving people choice and everybody being listened to. Katie, Live Birds. 2 things. I just noticed that when I go onto your teams that you're always submitting work. So this shout out is for you, Katie, for your consistency with the online learning. And also I was particularly impressed, maths again, Mrs. Delaney, you'd be glad to know, about shape, where you were looking at those. The way that you drew the 3D shapes was great. When I was at school, I could never draw 3D shapes. Anyway, what you did, Katie, you not only drew them accurately, but you wrote down very clearly how many faces, how many edges, how many vertices. Great work. Year 4, Kenny. Good to see you, Kenny. Again, somebody else who is always on the ball with online learning. Whenever, whenever Kenny's teacher asks him, sets the work, he's one of the first ones to submit it. Kenny, can't wait to see you on Monday morning. Have a chat. Faith, Strawberry Fields. Science, Miss Atherton would be pleased. More about Miss Atherton later. Faith, that science work that you did on how the digestive system works was really, really good. Great diagram, very clearly labelled as well. Really like that. Olivia, Year 5, Gloria Hire. I've chosen your artwork this week. The cloud that you did. And I know that we've done lots of those in school as part of a project that Miss Oakes and Jane have been doing. But your art cloud with the points, I thought was fantastic. I actually thought it might have been Jane's, but it's not. It's yours. Well done. Douglas, Hope Street. I loved your poster. And at first I didn't know what it was about. I thought it was maths actually, because the poster is what can you buy for 74p? And then it goes on and it says you can buy a packet of Frazzles. I do like Frazzles. And there's other things that you can buy for 75p. And then there's a very important message to say that some people, is this all about fair trade farming? Some farmers in Africa, that's all they get paid a day. And I just thought, well, the purpose of a poster like that is to make you go, whoa. And that so did. Douglas, it was brilliant. Can't wait to see you Monday, Douglas. And you know what, Year 6? I just couldn't choose one. I've decided to do a massive shout out for the whole of Year 6. Those who are at home, those who are here. There's a question that we often ask, isn't there, of our special guest, what's it like at LIPA Primary School? And if somebody said to me, what's the best way to understand or get my head around what LIPA Primary School is about, I just say, go and spend an hour with our Year 6. Talk to them, look at how they smile, look at how they interact with each other, look at how they respect each other. They are unbelievable role models for our school. So guys, this shout out is for you. Well done. And see you all on Monday. All right, let's do some maths. Moved again, I'm in Hope Street. Nobody else is here. Okay, saying before, wasn't I, about those brilliant clips that you can watch on the BBC website about the Mars probe. So, here's some maths questions. Phase specific, but you can answer what you want. So if you're in phase 1, if you've got phase 2, whatever, have a go, because we love having a go. Phase 1. Okay, a spaceship to Mars carries 3 people. If 5 spaceships make the journey to Mars, how many spacemen is that? Go for it. Phase 2. If you rockets, they kind of need to go down the runway and then you go whoosh in the sky. Keep that in your head. The old rocket needs to travel at 175 miles an hour before it can take off. All right, 175 miles an hour. The new rocket, the new improved rocket, needs to travel at 210 miles an hour to take off. What is the difference in speed, takeoff speed, of the 2 rockets? Phase 2, go for it! Phase 3. Challenger space probe will take 224 days to reach the planet Mars. My question is, how many weeks is that? I'll give you 2 minutes. Go, go, go. Move to Miss Atherton's class. She's all ready for Monday. Just so you can see all the chairs good to go. Displays ready to go with your new work from Monday. Okay, let's give you the answers to those maths questions, okay? So, phase 1, spaceship to Mars carries 3 people. 5 spaceships make the journey. That's 15 spacemen. 5 times 3, 3 times 5. 3 out 3 out 3 out 3 out 3. Whichever way you want to do it, did you get 15? Hope you did. The old rocket needs to travel at 175 miles an hour to take off. The new rocket at 210 miles an hour. What's the difference in takeoff speeds? It's 35 miles an hour. Challenger probe phase 3 takes 224 days to reach Mars. How many weeks is that? 32. Okay. Jokes time. Thank you, Mila, first of all. I think Mila in year 4 is probably going to be a stand-up comedian when she grows up. She's always telling me jokes. What is a frog's favourite music? It's hip-hop. Number 2. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? Milkshake. And instead of joke 3, we've got our tongue twister. This is from Ava in year 1. And I'm going to say it very slowly because if I say it quickly, it all goes pear-shaped. Swan swam over the sea. Swim, swan, swim. Swan swam back again. Well swum, swan. Let's try a bit quicker. Swan swam over the sea. Swim, swam, swan. Swan swim back again. Well swim, swan. See what I mean? Have a go. I'll say it slowly for you again. You might want to write it down. Swan swam over the sea. Swim, swan, swim. Swan swam back again. Well swum, swan. Thank you, Ava. Been driving me mad all week. Okie dokie, it's special guest time. And it's time to give a very, very sciencey, year 4-y welcome to none other than Miss Atherton. So our special guest this week, clue, it's a teacher, and this week you're going to have to wait a bit longer because it's coming right at the end. Okay everyone, it's gold medal time. Had a big delivery of them as well, we needed some more. So, let's go straight to year 3 and Miss Berry. She has chosen Joel for being, well, it's reading and writing really, because over the last 3 weeks, Joel's progress has gone through the roof, and the book that he wrote yesterday was just fantastic. I saw it, I particularly liked the spelling, and also the joined up writing. So Joel, all yours. And the other one is Katie, again, somebody who has been brilliant working from home. So, as you know, I'm able to look at all the teams. Every time Miss Berry puts out an activity, Katie's there, putting it in there. I think I've already given her a shout out. I have. I gave her a shout out earlier. So, Katie, well done. Year 1, Miss Graham. Let me read it. It says Bodie. Well done, Bodie. He's been incredible with his home learning and has given every activity 100% just like he does in school. See you on Monday, Bodie. He has continued to challenge himself and join in with our live lessons every single day. Great job, Bodie. Can imagine your big brother's very proud of you. And also in year 1, Gabby. And Miss Graham has wrote, excuse me, I think all staff know that and will agree with me that she is a ray of sunshine and has become such a resilient, determined learner. She has made so much progress this year and continues to blow me away with her hard work and passion for learning. She's a real superstar. Gabby, that's for you. Year 6. Okay, year 6. Miss Moore has chosen Kale for his, and I quote, excellent attitude to learning. He always puts in 100% effort and the standard of work has been outstanding. A fabulous role model to all. And Maya, for her wonderful contribution during our online lessons. She has responded positively to all learning and we've been so impressed with her overall attitude to working from home. Again, a fabulous role model. Well done everybody. So I'll take these to classrooms. We won't send out certificates today. or medals, because you'll be in on Monday and you can pick them up then anyway. So, and that'll be quicker than waiting for them in the post. So that if you don't take them today, they will be hanging up for you to collect on Monday. Last of all, some football questions for next week. Number 1. Okay, who played at these old football grounds? Number 1, Highfield Road. Number 2, the Victoria Ground. Number 3, Main Road. All 3 of those are no longer. I've been to them all, but they're no longer new stadiums. Who played there? Number 2, take you back to 1966 when England won the World Cup. Geoff Hurst scored a hat-trick for England in the final against West Germany, which England won 4-2. My question is, who scored the 4th goal, the other one? And big shout out to Tranmere Rovers, who have got to Wembley in the Papa John's Trophy. My last question is about them. Who did they beat in the semi-final? And who are they playing in the final, which I think is later this month? Really sad that they can't have fans, but hopefully they win the final. So who did they beat in the semi? Who are they playing in the final? So that's it for this week, everybody. Well done to certificate winners. We are so looking forward to seeing you. You'll be coming up that road on Monday. Let's keep it as clear as that for safety, and we will see you at 8:30. Bye. Well done, everybody.